Hi there everyone. Welcome to my studio with Rhonda Wade. We are on our 8th day of Christmas. So this is my 8th video in a row, and I'm coming here to help you have a homemade holiday season. A time when we can maybe not spend as much like physical time together, but we can spend time with each other making things, creating things, paper crafting. So those of you who know me know that I love to make quick and simple projects that you are gonna really, like when you're done with this, you're gonna wanna go make them. And today we are focusing on day 8. So with my 12 days of Christmas, I call it my homemade holiday extravaganza. I am offering every single day a different ordering special. So if you are on my email list, I've been emailing you every day as well. Hello there, Jennifer. We get to see each other twice in one day. So I've been emailing them out, and I've also been uploading them to my YouTube channel, so you can go back and watch them. But we've been focusing on cute little boxes, gift giving ideas. Yesterday we made these really adorable card holders. Let me see, here they are. Yesterday we made these boxes with windows in them that actually hold, they hold about, I'd say 3 or 4 cards with envelopes. And so it's a perfect little gift to give to people. We've been focusing on different boxes, all kinds of things that you can use through this homemade holiday season. So I'm hoping to give you guys all some real joy to focus on. I know we personally, my family, we've canceled all of our Christmas family gatherings, and we usually have a lot. So I was pretty sad there for about, well, a lot. But then instead, we focus on what can we do. And so we've been focusing on doing some things together as a family online, but I've been also focusing on like putting together little care packages that I can send to my brothers and my sisters and my nieces and nephews and my mom and dad, and because we're not going to be spending that time together. So a little bit of homemade and handmade love. Hey there, Jill. Thanks guys for joining me today. So we are in day 8. And today, what I'm going to show you are some really quick and simple Christmas cards. So this is a season where we love we're all card makers. Well, not all, most of us are card makers. And it's a time for us to shine. It's time for us to send some Christmas cards. I'll be honest with you, over the last 20 years, I've sent out Christmas cards most every year. There's been a few years I missed because I've been so busy, so crazy busy, that I've let some of those important things go, but not this year. This year I am going to make sure that all my Christmas cards get done. I've already started them. And I'm gonna show you, in case you have not started your Christmas cards, or if you probably just need a lot more, that I'm gonna show you some really quick and simple ones today. I'm gonna be featuring the Feels Like Frost paper. It is probably hands down some of the most beautiful paper that we have ever had in the Stampin' Up! History that I've been a part of this company. So much so that it came out last year and it like sold out, and we couldn't even sell it half the time because it was always either on back order, or I think eventually it sold out completely. And so when they brought it back out this year, I was extremely excited. I had tons of it left over from last year. It is gorgeous. So one side is all silver. Can you see that? Like really beautiful. So you could use this side year round. You could use it for anniversaries, birthdays, parties, all those kind of things. And then the other side is very wintry, but in a very realistic way. I love this paper too. So one of my favorite things to do with it is really just make some quick and simple Christmas cards. And today I'm gonna make 3 of them for you. And I should have you time me. It won't take me very long, although I talk a lot. So it might take me a little bit longer than normal. But we're gonna make 3 quick and simple Christmas cards, and literally you could make 40 out of this pack of paper in one day, and it's not that expensive, and it's also a lot of fun, and each one is just as beautiful as the other one. So if you, again, have not started them yet, it's not too late. Now, it just so happens, my friend Ange McKay from Canada, she's kind of like we've been doing some of these things together as partners because I have a lot of friends that are Canadians and customers that are actually Canadians, but they can't order some of the things that I do. So Ange is offering the same exact specials that I'm offering. So today, on the 8th day of Christmas, Rhonda gave to me half a pack of the Feels Like Frost papers. You're gonna get 20 6x6 sheets of the Feels Like Frost paper. So normally it's $15. So this is like over an $8 value. Oh, Shelly said my favorite Facebook Live person. Aw, you just made my day, Shelly. Thank you. It's so sweet because I know there's lots of people doing Facebook Lives out there. And so I'm so grateful that you say that. So anyway, you're going to get a half a pack of this for free with placing your online order today with me if you're in US, in Canada with Ange McKay, and I will give you the links and the host code to use and all of that. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Oh, Jerry just got on here. I'm so excited. Jerry actually bought the starter kit this week, which is exciting. When any of my customers, because she, puts in lots of orders, when my customers, they realize, wait a minute, I can buy that Stampin' Up! Starter kit you talk about, and then I can get my own discount. I'm like, yes, get your discount. You can. My team, I have a team, a Rubber Queen team. I'm a shout out to all my Rubber Queens. I've seen a bunch of you join on already. I love you guys, you know it. We have over like 450 across the country. We have a nice big pocket here in Michigan because I always started just face to face, but we have them all over the country. And my Rubber Queens, I love it because we get a discount. Today, one of the best benefits of being a part of Stampin' Up! Is we got to order today out of the brand new mini catalog coming out. And for those of you who know about Celebration demonstrators that are a part of Stampin' Up!, even if you're a happy shopper or a discount shopper, we got to get Celebration benefits starting today. So Jennifer, yes, I love our team, and Kathy, I saw you long. Kathy is one of our Rubber Queens as well. So I'm so grateful. Love our Rubber Queens. And so anyway, joining this Stampin' Up! Is not just about, it feels like, oh, I'm joining that company. You can join as a happy shopper and just get a discount. You don't have to do classes and Facebook Lives, or you can. You can actually make some money with your hobby, which is pretty cool. I have a lot of people who do Stampin' Up!, who are part of Stampin' Up! And don't do classes or anything like that, but they still love to sell their cards. They love to do all those kind of things too. So, all right, I'm gonna turn you guys down so you can see my work surface. And if you have any questions about becoming a Rubber Queen or knowing what that is, just let me know. And I would love to answer those questions for you. Okay, I wanna get my surface here a little straight. Got it. Excellent. Okay, so here's a close-up of the Feels Like Frost paper. Again, this is the ordering special. You can actually see the ice crystals on this paper. And then this one is so beautiful. This is one where you can just stamp the words, and it's like gorgeous enough. It's a beautiful snowy night. You don't have to do anything else. That's what I'm gonna show you today, is with these papers. This is actually probably one of my favorite. I did a class called For Unto Us for my Creating for Christ class, where I used these and we made some beautiful cards with them. I meant to bring them up here to show you, but I have no idea where they are. But I can post them. I've already posted them for free, but look at this. See how gorgeous all of this is? And it's so simple. You just have to add your stamped words and then you're like ready to go. It's beautiful shades of Highland Heather, purple, navy, seaside spray, like really gorgeous colors. And then again, the back side is just all silvers, patterns of silver, stripes. There are some snowflakes, so you can use it in the winter. There's polka dots, use it year round. So this is our focus for today because I want to help you just make some really quick and simple, easy Christmas cards. Let me grab my paper trimmer. We're gonna make 3 of them, all right? And the first one we're gonna make, they all kind of have the same pattern. They all kind of have the same, like we're gonna take a half a sheet of cardstock. This is our thick Whisper White, and we're just gonna fold that in half. Get our bone folder here. And then we are going to, that one looks like I burnt the end of it. Who knows what I did with that one? I was probably trying to emboss something and held it. So much like me. All right, and then I have a piece here of the Pretty Peacock. And this is 5.5 by, I believe, 3. Let me look. It's 5.5 by 3.25. So that's gonna go across the front of our card here. So I'm gonna cut this paper. I want this pine cone right there. So I'm gonna cut that. Let's get you here so you can see my trimmer. So it's 3 1/4, so I'm gonna cut it at 3. So I'm gonna cut this off. You can kind of pick and choose. Like this piece right here is beautiful. You could use on a card, stamp your saying on there and put it on the front of a card. It is so pretty. All right, then by 3. And then we need it to be by 5 1/2. So I'm just gonna go ahead and trim this off at 5 1/2. There we go. So there I've made the measurement that I wanted. I'm gonna use my pretty Peacock stamp pad. And a stamp set I'm gonna use for all of these is one of the ones that if you've been following me or working with me or anything or taking any of my classes, this is one of the stamp sets I've used the most. The Tag Buffet is probably my most used. This is my second most used. It's wrapped in Christmas. So I've used it for, remember that boxes class I showed you? So like we used it for that, and then you can use the inside. So it's great to make like tags with and boxes with and cards. So it's one of those that is like, it's good for everything. Here's another one of those. By the way, these all sold out. Remember I had some extra ones. They sold out that very day. So there's not any more of these left. But look at how awesome, you know, that the words on it, again, are perfect for cards and boxes and tags and bags. Love this. Wrapped in Christmas. So we're gonna take this one that says Christmas Blessings. Obviously that is one of my favorite stamps. And I'm gonna take a block that I have somewhere around here. And so I always like to put my stamp down first, and then I just position this so that it is hopefully straight. All right, we're going to, now one thing about this I will tell you is you have to be careful because you only get one shot. So I'm gonna practice over here on this piece of paper to make sure that I got this lined up good. All right, so to make sure it's like, because if you can't flip this over and try the other side like you can on most of our papers. So I'm gonna stamp that Christmas Blessings to you and yours. Oh, see how beautiful it is on that paper? Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's so pretty, and you have to do any work. So those of you, like, I don't consider myself a real crafty person or creative or, you know, like I am. That's why I love Stampin' Up! So much, is because they do all the crafty, creative work for me. So I love that I can feel so awesome and talented just by using their supplies. So there's that. I went ahead and laid it on there. I'm going to glue this down to the front of my card. So like I told you guys, these are gonna be simple and easy, but beautiful cards. The last but not least for this one, I wanna sprinkle on some rhinestones. So I'm sure all of you, who I just shook you there, have rhinestones. If you don't, you definitely wanna get them. I'm sure you all do. But if you're new, maybe if you're not, if you're a new stamper, like I would, some of the new stampers, some of the first things I have them get are rhinestones, because you can dress that up with anything. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some rhinestones here so it almost feels like a sparkly snow day. Isn't that just gorgeous? There you go. So Christmas Blessings, blessings to you and yours. You can make this layout with probably 90% of those pieces of paper. So you could do this exact same one. So there's our first one. Our second one, so look, you could use this on a card. Our second one is going to be using the shades of purple. Like this one is like, you could almost see the snow, and it is beautiful. There's another piece of purple in there that I absolutely love too. I love this one that has the actual tree scene. Look how beautiful that one is. That was probably my favorite. And then also that purple one too. So it's kind of hard, oh gosh, that one too. It's kind of hard to choose, but this is the one that we're gonna use. And I'm going to cut this one down to 3 3/4 by 5. So I'll do my 3 3/4. I want this kind of that focal point right there. So I'm gonna just trim this off here. And then I'm gonna do, so that's why you kind of get to pick and choose what is like 3 3/4, and I'm gonna take off by 5. Let's just cut off this bottom there. So that's what I'm left with. Again, you have these beautiful strips that you can still use on other cards. There's my heater. That's what we're doing here in Michigan. It's freezing today. All right, let's do this baby up. We're going to glue this down to a piece of the Highland Heather. Now, I'm gonna show you one of the coolest products out of the current holiday catalog. You can still order this. By the way, this Feels Like Frost is in the holiday catalog, so it will be retiring at the end of the month. So you wanna like stock up on it now so that you'll have it for the next year and the year after that. So I definitely want to stock up on it. Okay, so we're going to do, let's see, I got that stamp pad in the way. What we're gonna do now is this. It is the silver mesh, I don't even know what it's called. It's called the metallic mesh ribbon. It's in the Halloween section, kind of, so you would overlook it for Christmas. But it is incredibly beautiful for your holiday projects. It gives so much sparkle. Again, so people did use it on Halloween projects because it had like a meshy look. So for those of you who got my Halloween stamp camp, you have some of this, right? Shout out to all of you guys. And but if you don't have it, you want to get this. This is one, again, that you can use for many different seasons. I also used it on a birthday card. So it definitely has the versatility, but it gives you just this really light, so it won't add extra bulk to your card, this light, beautiful sparkle. So I went ahead and just tied this up here in a knot. You don't have to do a bow, a knot is plenty. A lot of things I would do with it too is just kind of lay it down behind like a circle or a image, and it was just enough perfect little sparkle. So one bolt of this will go a long way for you. Okay, so I just went ahead and trimmed that off there. You can work with it a little bit so it lays nicely the way that you want it to. It's a little wiry, so you can play with it. Thank you guys. Oh, some of you are watching from Michigan. It's cold in Michigan today, isn't it? We've got like a really wintry day here. All right, now this is gonna get glued down to our purple posy. This color combination is so fun for wintry cards. Again, I'm just showing you today some really beautiful, quick and simple. You can bust out those Christmas cards. And this is gonna go on a Celebrations Labels die. I already ran that off of there. And we're going to use the Gorgeous Grape. So on this one card, I used all 3 colors of our purple. That's how beautiful they all go together. And this one says, let the joy of the season fill your heart. So let me grab another block. I'll use a block that is a better size one. And we'll just stamp that right here. Ink up your stamp. And then I'm just gonna stamp that. Oh gosh, I always do that when I'm on a live with you guys. I stick my hand right in the stamp pad and then I touch the paper. So there you go. Perfect. That's why I love our stamps, because you can see right through them. Then this one, that's it. We're almost done. We're gonna pop that up, cover up my little finger smudge. And we're gonna put this down here on our front of our card, just like that. And then last but not least, we are going to sprinkle on some of those rhinestones. Like I said, this is, if you can grab, this wrapped in Christmas stamp set, grab the paper, and then hopefully if you don't have the stamp pads, these are colors you're gonna use all the time anyway. We're gonna grab those rhinestones and just put a few of those, sprinkle a few of those on here. So you'll go through a lot of rhinestones with this technique and this style, because I'm using about 4 or 5 on each card. So you might need a couple packs of rhinestones to do this whole sprinkling, but I do it a lot. That's why I think I go through so many rhinestones now than I ever used to. There you go. So there's that one. Isn't it beautiful? There's their second one. In case I see some of you just joining me, here was our first one. So in order to make these cards, you have to have the Feels Like Frost paper. Like, that's what makes these gorgeous. So the reason why I'm showing you that is because that is my special for today on the 8th day of Christmas. All right, you have time for one more? I think I have time for one more. We're busy getting out the Creating for Christ class. This is going out on December 1st. All right, last one is this snowy, beautiful scene. And again, just kind of that pines that is hanging there. We're gonna cut this one down, same measurement, 3 3/4 by 5. We're going to stamp the saying, it's the most wonderful time of year. People need to be reminded of that right now. It is the most wonderful time of year. That, you know, yes, we're gonna be missing being with our families, but there's so many other reasons for us to celebrate. All right, our Night of Navy stamp pad, and I'm gonna take that, and we are gonna stamp that right down here at the bottom of that card. Yep, so see, again, this is one where you don't want to mess up. So it's good to have that photopolymer. Thank you guys for sharing. Yes, sharing really means a lot to me. So if you, and your hearts do too. Because you know, it's hard to be behind a camera doing things live. It's so when you guys share that, that makes me super happy. And when you send me your hearts, that gives me encouragement to like, keep on going, Rhonda, even though it's, you know, sometimes it gets a little crazy back here. We just keep on going. All right, so this gets layered on a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 Night of Navy. And then we have some Seaside Spray, which is one of our in colors that is retiring this year. Well, 2021 it will retire. So again, I say stock up on that. This is gonna get glued down. So for any of you who have not done your Christmas cards yet, or you're still working on them, you are going to want to, these are beautiful. When someone gets this in the mail, they're gonna be like, wow, that's so awesome. I'm gonna tie a little bow here with some of this Misty Moonlight twine from the Flowers for Every Season. Again, a lot of my customers own this, lots of them do, because I've included it in a couple of my last classes. So you might even have a couple bolts of it, some of you, like Michelle and Trisha and all of those that buy all my classes, you might actually have a couple of these. So we wanna use them up. So anyway, I just went ahead and tied a little bow there. And then we are going to just put that down to, you know, anywhere in here, and that just dresses it up. Last but not least, let's do a little sprinkling of our rhinestones. And you have 3, quick and simple. Like you obviously could sit and make 40 of these really fast because you get 40, I think it's 40 sheets. You might get 48 sheets of the this paper. Grab your matching coordinating cardstock and definitely some white, and then you are all set to go. So which one's your favorite? I know you're not gonna be able to pick, or maybe you might pick. Some of you really love purple, some purple people. So there are our 3 cards from today, quick and simple. Feels like frost paper, rhinestones, and then I featured the Wrapped in Christmas stamp set. So there you go. You're gonna be able to order easily $50 in product with your stamp pads and your cardstock and your stamp set. And then you're gonna get a half a pack of the Feels Like Frost paper for free when you put in your order today. This is day 8. Tomorrow I'll have a different special. You have to check it back out and see what it is. I'll be back here tomorrow for a Facebook Live again for our day 9 of our Christmas with Rhonda. So thank you guys for joining. I'll come back up so I can say goodbye to you. Thank you. Oh, Joy, love all 3. See, I told you, you'd have a really hard time picking out which one's your favorite. They're all favorite. But I know a lot of people love purple. A lot of my stampers are purple. And some of them even have purple in their hair. And one of my customers that would come to all my retreats, her nickname was Purple. And when she'd come, she always wore purple. And she was like, you know what? And my underwear is purple too. So that would make me laugh. Anyway, there you go. I will take some pictures too. And I hope you enjoyed today. I just enjoy spending the time with you being crafty. Hopefully it gives you a little bit of a break. And remember, take time to make some people some homemade, your homemade Christmas cards, your boxes, your bags, your gifts, your tags. They all really pack a punch, and let people know that you care enough to take the time to make them something. So thank you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully you'll come back. Bye-bye.